Well guys, welcome back. Here today in the Dolomites to taste together and share with you some of my recommendations for wines to drink in this, so to say, winter season of 2023. Wine number one for this little, so to say, winter edition 2023. I wanted to share with you a wine that I have very dear to me, which is the Friulano. Friulano from Friuli Venezia Giulia, specifically from the Collio area. As we know, the Collio area is one of the most prestigious areas in Friuli Venezia Giulia for viticulture, and it's where the Friulano has a beautiful expression as well. Here today with us we have the Raccaro 2021 special vineyard selection, which in my opinion for vintage 2021 was one of the best examples of its kind. Quality corks, baby. The scent of the Friulano is already exploding through the corks. We've tasted a lot of Friulanos, we had some beautiful experiences, but the one that for me has represented the best expression of a Friulano for its variety and its representation of the essence of the Friulano variety, I found it in Friulano Raccaro 2021, and that's why Friulano is a wine that I think should be drank in these situations. In the winter, Friulano is a warmer wine. It has these sometimes nutty feelings that evoke warmth in the body, in a sense. And due to this reason, I chose the Raccaro 2021 Friulano. So my second suggestion for the white wines of winter 2023, we have to go in Alto Adige, just behind us actually, but specifically in Alto Adige with the Cantina Tramin, the Tramin. I think one of the best examples of a cooperative in Italy, in the sense of expression of the work, both in the vineyards, in the winery, and how they can actually create a beautiful expression of their terroir. Here today we have the STOAN, which means Stein in German, or else stone. In fact, this label actually in my way represents very well the peaks of the Dolomites with the colors of the specific stone that shines all around us. So this bottle actually was given to me by the winemaker himself. Always the most beautiful time when we go to pop the bottles. So sento che fa un bel suono. Completely another expression already from the cork. So STOAN 2013, a back vintage for this blend, this Alto Adige blend, handcrafted actually by Sir Willy, the winemaker, enologist of the Cantina Tramin, which also hand gifted me this bottle some time ago when I visited the winery back in 2020. The reason why I want to focus on a blend, and specifically an old vintage blend, is because winter, we are cold. We want to feel warmth, and we can feel the warmth also through the white ones, even though we drink them cold. And a blend of Pinot Bianco, Sauvignon, Chardonnay and Gewürztraminer, the four grape varieties that grow exceptionally well in the Alto Adige terroir and climate, truly expresses this warm style, this, so to say, extraction of age and how time can evolve the maturity of the wine into a very complex expression of the body. In this wine here, despite its age, despite its, guys, 10 years actually of age, we still have this electric, almost slightly amber green reflections that are kind of spiking out. Truly beautiful on the site already, but on the nose we have these characteristics of the Chardonnay, of the Pinot Bianco, definitely, so to say, these pastry vanilla notes, but are very extracted, caramelized almost in this wine. The aromaticness from the Gewürztraminer, slightly the Sauvignon, also expresses a delicate touch to it that brings the wine with much more floral nose, almost like this nectar of mimosa and slightly exotic fruits in a sense as well. Very complex as blend itself, but the reason why this is my second suggestion is because we need to leave time to enjoy our favorite wines. This is one of my favorite Italian white blends, and I feel it expresses its best character after a couple of years of age, and now with 10 years on its shoulder, it's nothing else but a best expression of STOAN 2013. So as the third white wine, the suggestion is an orange wine or a skin contact wine, and here we have the Keber 2017, one of his first labels actually from the new Slovenian project in the Brda area. Just crossing the border from Collio going into Slovenia in the Brda region, we find Kristian Keber. Of course, we may know him from his Italian winery, Keber, but this is his single project vinifying in Slovenia, doing beautiful work with a skin contact style of wine. So for 2023 winter season, please do try some skin contact orange wines. And vintage 2017 was characterized by hot summer with high temperatures. Something getting close to 2022 actually. Boom. I mean, 3 corks, 3 different expressions, and 3 different white wines completely different from one another, representing 3 varieties, blends in a sense, terroirs in the most better expression, will really give us a beautiful feeling for this 2023 winter season. So Kristian Keber, we can see from the color here that the wine is going to be something different, that the expression will be much more bold and nutty, earthy in a sense, because of the color, because of the extraction of the particular elements, details of the skin of the wine itself. I mean, we can see this amber, beautiful amber color, but it's vibrant, it's alive, so it has the energy coming through. On the nose, beautiful cooked apple, this more, so to say, ripened pear, minerality in a sense, pungent and green as well. I feel almost like the wood in a sense, the stem of the grapes coming through in the nose. Very holistic, natural approach of winemaking here that we have for Kristian Keber. On the palate, we feel what we felt in the nose, which makes it a balanced wine. Very light though. I was expecting with more tannins, bigger body, but it's not. It's actually smooth, it cuts through the palate, works really well actually with prosciutto. While it has opened up, pretty interesting actually. I feel a little bit sense of raspberries in a sense, also ribes. Kind of these red fruits coming out in this wine, which is sometimes a little bit unexpected for a white wine, so to say, but very fitting for this funky expression of Brda terroir. I hope that these selections have, so to say, sparked an interest in your tasting experiences and find them as a reference for future experiences. I know winters are always shorter than they are these years, but there's nothing else to do to make the most out of our time, and so let's enjoy the wines that we have. Cheers.